This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social, and I'm delighted to be joined by Tommy TNT Fury. Tommy, we've just witnessed your first KO victory over Callum Hyde. Just talking about your performance.
Yeah, I thought it was a very, very good performance. You know, even though the fight didn't last as long, 35-40 seconds, that was what we was working on in the camp, and it just shows that for a young kid I can learn and adapt, and what Ricky's telling me in the gym, I can bring it out on fight night and I can put it into action.
I remember speaking to you at a press conference about the pressures of maybe looking for stoppages against these journeymen. Did you ever feel that yourself, or did you just come naturally during the fight?
To be honest with you, it wasn't even. I didn't feel it as a powerful shot. It was just something that I seen the opening and I took it, so I just placed it in there. You know, it wasn't really a shot I was, banging in for. But as you say, it's the ones that you don't think will put them down. But yeah, it was a good fight. I enjoyed it, and obviously, all the questions have been answered. I do have power, and I do carry it for young lads. So can you imagine what I'd be like 24, 25 years of age when I got my man strength? You know, I'm a child at the end of the day, so yeah.
So what was the initial game plan with Ricky? What did you set out to do?
Seek and destroy. No, at the end of the day, you've just got to listen to what he's telling you in the corner and put it out into action. And I tried the best way I could. So, and it came off at the end of the day. That fella don't get stopped many times. I think he's been stopped two, three times in his career. I've gone out there and done it in 40 seconds in the first round. And all the guys that I've been stopping him are experienced amateurs and 16 and 15-year-olds in the pros. So you can take away the facts yourself really, and you can put it on your own book and you place it how you want. But I know for a 19-year-old lad, I'm trying to do the best I can, and I'm doing well.
Now I know before the fight you were scheduled in to fight a guy called Gorvix, I believe. I kind of said his name right or wrong, I'm not sure. What happened with the change of opponent?
I think he had some problems at the airport getting over it. I can't really go into detail because I don't really know that much about it. But I knew he wasn't available, so all respect to Callum Hyde. He stepped up to the plate and took the fight, and I appreciate that because without him I wouldn't have been boxing tonight. So big respect to Callum Hyde.
How late was the change in opponent?
About 12 o'clock last night. 12 o'clock last night, early this morning. I didn't know. I just kind of winged it. I just got in the ring and went off that, to be honest. But what's in you comes out of you, and I was just on form tonight, so I was ready to go.
And your mate Nathan Gorman sat down there. He's just gone the distance with Kevin Johnson. Yeah. What did you make of that fight?
Oh, listen, Kevin's been for everybody. He's been in with Klitschko's. He's been in with Tyson. Everybody he's been in with. He's got one of the most impressive resumes of a boxer you can see. Nathan's got a good 10-round under his belt there. He's never dropped a round, and you can just see the skill in the way he was throwing his shots and then making him miss, making him pay, switching the angles. The proof's there in the pudding at the end of the day. We can see the levels he's coming up in each time he gets in the ring. So it was a good 10 rounds for him.
On the heavyweight scene, the other day we had the Dubois-Joyce fight ordered by the British Boxing Board of Control. What are your thoughts on that one, and where exactly it leaves Nathan?
It's a good, interesting fight. I mean, they're both come forward fighters at the end of the day, ain't they? I'd pick Joyce for that one. But it's heavyweight boxing, you can never tell. But Nathan's been screaming for the fight at the end of the day, and everyone with a pair of ears and a pair of eyes can see that Nathan wants the fight. So it's not in his hands at all; it's in other people's hands. And whenever they're ready for it, they're ready for it. But it looks like to me a few bullets are getting dodged.
And just to touch on as well, your brother Tyson, you mentioned him earlier. He was here ringside. What was it like having him watch your fight? Yeah,
I wanted to put on a good performance for him because he's not seen me fight since I was an amateur, so I'm happy I've put on a good show for him. I respect him for coming down, thank him very much, and I hope he can be at many more because it gives you an extra kick with him being there. Like, you don't want to, you want to perform at the best of your ability because you want to impress. So yeah, hopefully he's at many more.
Did you feel any added pressure with him there?
No added pressure. I don't feel people go on about this pressure that's on me. I don't feel nothing. Like, I walked out there, I thrive on the occasion because I don't look at it as if I can't get it with one shot here because these men are journeymen. I'm Tyson Fury's brother. I can't be getting it with no shots. Like I say, Tyson's a one-off. Tyson's the best heavyweight in the world, and if I can do half as well, I'll be happy. But I've said it before, time and time again. I may do my own thing. I'm working away in Hyde with Ricky. I'm just going to do the best that I can do, and I'm training me out every day in the gym. And wherever I end up, I'll know I'll give it my best shot, and that's all I can ask for, really.
Is that kind of a tag that you want to shake? You know, if people just calling you Tyson Fury's brother, you want to be your own person, create your own legacy in boxing?
I just want to be my own man at the end of the day. You know, I'm not a man. You see plenty of boxers, you know, past and present, getting somewhere pure off the back of somebody else. I don't want to be associated with that. I want to get somewhere because of me and what I've achieved and how well I've been training and the fights I've won. That's where I want to get to. I don't want to live off somebody else, you know, because I'd rather not do it. So yeah, like I said before, I just want to do things myself and want to find out how good I am. But like you say, you've seen tonight, plenty of people seen tonight. Every time I get in the ring, it's just, you know, I'm showing a bit of something new. My last fight, I proved that I could box and, you know, use the feints and that. Tonight I've showed me power, I can go forward and I'll have a fight. And I'll fight anybody at the end of the day. As long as my team think it's right for me to step in the ring, I'll be getting in the ring.
Just quickly, whilst on Tyson, his fight with Tom Schwarz was announced tonight. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, he's the best out there. So now, whoever he fights, you know, it's going to be a sellout crowd for a character who he is. Everyone wants to see him fight. So yeah, it'd be a good fight for him. I expect him to get him out there, to be honest. But like I say, I think we all fight. The fight we want to look for now is Joshua, to be honest. We already know what's happened with Wilder, and that even I'm not even going to go into that. But yeah, let's get the biggest heavyweight fight probably maybe in history. Let's get it going, but it starts down to Joshua's side, that, innit?
Just from looking over quickly from social media, there seems to be a bit of a negative reaction to it in the sense of he's obviously Fury Wilder to Tom Schwarz. Do you understand fans' frustration and the kind of come down from such a legacy-making fight to this?
Listen, that's not really for me to speak on at the end of the day. This is a free country and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But you know, you've got the casual boxing fans out there. They just want to see the basic. Oh yeah, let's get these two. They don't really know the ins and outs of boxing, so I can't really discuss, you know, other people's business because it's not my place to say. But I just hope these big fights get made, and let's look forward to a great year of boxing.
And finally, another light heavyweight who was victorious down in London tonight, Josh Buatsi, picking up the British title. Have you heard anything about the fight or seen it?
I haven't. No, I've just been there. I've not seen anything else on other boxing shows. But yeah, respect to him. Well done on the win, and hopefully he gets many more.
Where do you rank yourself in and amongst those types of names? Obviously, you got Anthony R, Hosea Burton, Buglione before he retired. You know, how far off those guys do you feel you are?
You know, there's not really much I can say. I'm a 19-year-old lad. You know, these fellas are seasoned men. You know, plenty of amateur fights, amateur background, plenty of professional fights. I'm a baby in this game. You know, I'm not here to rush for a British title or whatever because time is on my side. I could pack up and leave boxing now for the next 3 years and come back and still be young enough. So all that's on my mind now is getting in that ring and putting on a good performance every time and learning every time I get in there. Because it's all about life experience, and every time I get in there, I'm going to learn my job properly.
You mentioned you're a baby, but out celebrating tonight?
Well, let's have a look at the time. Oh, it's 12:20. Maybe another bottle of rosé. We'll see. We'll see. Help me sleep a bit better, won't it?
Another bottle?
Yeah, another bottle. A bottle's nothing for me. I can go through 10 a day.
Anything up to over the rest of the weekend?
Going out partying. I'm a young kid at the end of the day. I'm 19-year-old. I've done what I was supposed to do tonight, and I've done it in style. So I deserve a bit of a treat. I'm going to go out there and have my junk food, like I said before. I'm going to have my beer and have a good time because I deserve it. And but make no mistakes about it. Monday morning, bright and early, I'll be back in that gym grinding.
It's actually not really refreshing for me to hear you say that because I always interview boxers and I always say to them, you know, people don't understand the sacrifices you guys make, especially when you're in camp. Strict diet, you've got to go training 2-3 times a day, it's non-stop. So for you to say you're going to go out, you're going to enjoy it, it's actually quite refreshing. Yeah,
I mean, I'll not tell any lies. I won't be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be straight back in the gym. Yeah, I'm going to be, you know, I'm not going to have a drink. I'm going to be eating leaves for a few bushes for the rest of the weeks. You know, what you see is what you get at the end of the day. I'm a fighter. I've come here, I've done my job properly. I've trained hard for 10 weeks. I'm going to have a week off. I'm going to enjoy myself. So I'll do whatever I like. But as long as I'm in that gym Monday, that's all that matters.
Is there an invite to Boxing Social for this party?
Yeah, of course. The more the merrier. Everyone's invited. Just be at Impossible tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. And it'll be going off. I'll see you outside the door.
See you tomorrow night, Tommy Fury.
See you tomorrow night.